Rigathi Gachagua once said, quote, "Ruto will do to Raila what he did to me, promise the world, then strike when you are vulnerable." Back in early 2025, when he stood before a crowd of over 5,000 Kenyans, few took him seriously. It was the launch of Martha Karua's People's Liberation Party, an event dismissed as political theatre. But now, 8 months later, with Raila Odinga gone and ODM cracking from within, Gachagua's words have returned to haunt Kenya's political elite.
Mzee yetu Tinga atamugonga. Hiyo mzee atamuchanganya, wewe utaona.
That video, once archived and forgotten, has resurfaced online, gaining over 150,000 new views in just few days. The timing is uncanny. Raila's passing on October 15th has not only plunged the nation into mourning, it has also reopened old wounds and old suspicions.
We know that there is politicians like Kahiga, who in the life of Raila Odinga have used him as a bogeyman to scale their own political heights there. But it is shocking that they continue to make Raila a bogeyman in his death. And what I know is that Kahiga does not speak for himself. Kahiga is the spokesperson of Rigathi Gachagua.
Let's put this in perspective. October 2023, Rigathi Gachagua warns Mount Kenya against any Raila Ruto handshake. February 2025, he declares at the PLP launch, Ruto's plan is to manage Raila, send him to AU, and take ODM. March 2025, the Ruto ODM deal is formalized. By July, during a US diaspora rally, Gachagua repeats the same words almost verbatim. And then, October 2025, Raila Odinga dies in India.
Na aliniambia hii mzee wachia mimi. Siku alikuwa anataka kwenda EU, nikamuuliza agenda yako na hii mzee ni gani? Anasema acha hii mzee nitapanga yeye. Hii mzee nitapanga yeye kidogo kidogo, peleke EU nini nichukue ODM, and I can see it is happening. So wewe bwana Tinga, you are listening to people who have experience with that man. Sababu wewe ni mzee wetu na uliumia. We want to give you a small tip. Huyo mtu achana naye. Mkimalizana utakuja hapo unalia vile sisi tunalia. We know him. Now that is exactly what will happen. So
official reports confirm he collapsed during a morning walk at the Sri Daryam Ayurvedic Center, where he was undergoing treatment for diabetes and kidney disease. He was declared dead at 9:52 a.m.
In spite of our very sincere, very continued CPR and other measures, we couldn't make him survive. So we are very sorry to inform that he is no more with us, and our very sincere condolence and prayers for his family and for the Kenyan people.
His body was flown back to Nairobi the next day and buried at Opoda Farm on October 19th. Thousands attended from President Ruto to Uhuru Kenyatta, but amid the eulogies, suspicion hung in the air.
Raila kukatwa mguu leo, Raila amekufa. Kwani walikuwa wanaficha nini? Kifo ya mtu inafichwa, ugonjwa inafichwa. Madamida nakuuliza, utuambia kifo ya baba. Itatuambia kifo ya baba. Hatutakubaliana na wewe mama yetu. Ulituambia baba ameenda India kuogelea. Baba ameenda.
Fact checkers debunked dozens of fake videos claiming to show his final moments, but the damage was done. The doubt had spread, and then came the emotional accounts from his family. Ruth Odinga, his sister and Kisumu woman rep, recalled the heart-wrenching decision to switch off life support after futile CPR.
When I laid him down and I stopped the machines, I said, Kenya has lost. Kenya is lost.
She also revealed Raila felt rejected by Gen Z critics who mocked him online, only to mourn him now that he is gone.
I want to say something. You are the same people, especially you as a Gen Z, who's telling me about the outpouring of love when he's dead. How about when he had not died and he was well, and you were saying that akufe? He died only knowing you people telling him that you prefer him dead.
But Winnie Odinga, his daughter, painted a different picture. He died in my arms, not alone, she said at the Nyayo Stadium funeral. Winnie described his final morning as energetic, 5 laps, strong and cheerful before collapsing. Her parting words, "The king is dead, but long live the crown," sent ripples through ODM's ranks.
He died strong, when with dignity and with pride. And you must be proud of that. The king is dead, but long live the crown.
The contrast between Ruth and Winnie's versions ignited speculation. Why the differences? Was something being hidden? Of course, hospital logs confirm Raila's cardiac arrest was natural. Yet, in a nation accustomed to political mysteries, facts rarely silence doubt. And as so Gachagua's words now sound prophetic, his impeachment may have sidelined him, but his narrative of betrayal, manipulation and revenge now feels eerily relevant. Many ODM loyalists accuse him of opportunism, calling him a political vulture, but others online say he wanders. One viral post put it bluntly, Ruto did not just outsmart Raila, he absorbed him. The truth is ODM is at crossroads. Raila's death has exposed fractures long hidden under loyalty.
Raila showed us before he died that he wanted us to be in government. As a community, as a party, we will be in broad-based government. We will support broad-based government. We will work with you.
Meanwhile, speculation over Winnie Odinga's political rise has taken on a life of its own. Her fiery tone, her defense of her father's legacy, and her youth made her a lighting rod for a restless generation. Gen Z Kenyans, the same demographic that once ridiculed Raila for selling out to Ruto, are now rediscovering his legacy. As the country continues to mourn the death of Raila Amolo Odinga, Gachagua's warning remains etched in the national conversation. Whether he was predicting the future or shaping it remains unclear. But one thing is certain, Kenya's political chessboard has been reset. ODM must now choose between survival and self-destruction.
Na aliniambia hii mzee wachia mimi. Siku alikuwa anataka kwenda EU. Nikamuuliza agenda yako na hii mzee ni gani? Anasema acha hii mzee nitapanga yeye. Hii mzee nitapanga yeye kidogo kidogo, peleke EU nini nichukue ODM, and I can see it is happening. So wewe Bwana Tinga, you are listening to people who have experience with that man. Sababu wewe ni mzee wetu na uliumia, we want to give you a small tip. Huyo mtu achana naye. Mkimalizana utakuja hapo nalia vile sisi tunalia. We know him. Now, that is exactly what will happen.
And somewhere in the noise, Raila's prophecy, Gachagua's warning, and the people's grief all converge into one haunting question: who carries the torch without getting burned? Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader, Kering Chibet.